We're live this morning from Edgbaston. You join us for this match between Sri Lanka and Afghanistan. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy.
Easy decision for the captain there, batting first in home conditions.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
Some adjustments to the field.
Players look ready, the umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
Bowler!
There'll be one run here for them.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yeah! No!
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
A bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yeah.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Got their head right in line with the ball, a beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Khan, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yeah!
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
8 runs added in that over. Sri Lanka are none for 8. Hassan coming into the attack from the north end. Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yep. No.
Straight to the fielder. Comfortable single if they take it.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Time that perfectly.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly, and placed into the gap.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Over. Sri Lanka are 1 for 19. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Yep. No.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep.
There's a run here, surely.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
Could be gone
No.
if only they had hit.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Yep. No. Yep. No.
Ah, mix up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication.
End of the over, 2 runs added. Sri Lanka are 1 for 21. 2 more fielders can go outside the circle now. Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep. Gotcha.
2 full, got what it deserved.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Catch it!
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Bold, disturbs the furniture.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
Misses. That's so close to a run out. Really should have been hit from there.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
Edged, there's no one there. Could go down to the boundary.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
End of the over. 9 off it. Sri Lanka are 2 for 42. Hassan from the north end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Ballers in.
A bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
A beauty. Brilliant catch.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That gets things going. Getting your first runs always helps settle the nerves.
Yep.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep. Go! Yep.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Sri Lanka are 3 for 44.
Yep, yep. No, no, no!
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep, that's it!
Super piece of timing.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Yep.
Nice shot.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game. Just threw the shot
nice
too
ball.
early.
Yep, catch it!
Got all of it, and for 6.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Hold
Edged.
that!
Strong appeal.
Hold that!
Oh, that is a great catch.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Bow will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yep.
Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Going with spin now.
Into the attack for Afghanistan.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Yep.
Nicely fielded on the boundary. A couple on offer here.
Yep.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Yep. No!
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Oh, faintest of sounds. No one to catch it, though.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair.
End of the over. Sri Lanka are 5 for 94.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it. Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep. No!
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep.
Good pickup, big chance. Trouble, oh, gone.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yep.
Pick that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more. A few moves made in the field.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Yep. Oh!
Straight to the fielder. Comfortable single if they take it.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
Yep. No! Yep. No!
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 7 for 111. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Afghanistan having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it, though.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Going down leg, and that's not out. Oh, this could spell trouble.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and guided nicely down towards third.
Yep.
Catch it.
That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Good catch. Out.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That spun a long way. Very, very lucky to miss it, if I'm being totally honest.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Ballers!
Nice way to get off the mark.
Khan doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep, yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
No!
Good return, back from the deep. Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep.
Into the gap, nice shot.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yep, yep.
They'll get at least one.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Yep. No!
Doesn't beat the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Khan having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far. And just one more to get 5 in this innings.
Yep.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep, yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Keepers in.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Ballers in.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep. Yep, yep.
There'll be runs here.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Over. Sri Lanka are 8 for 135. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Hassan from the south end.
Yep.
Edged, unplayable. Quick onto that in the infield.
No!
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Yep, yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yep. No! Yep.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Great shot through the gap.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 8 for 144. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Beaten on the drive.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Yep, yep. Bowler!
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Yep. No!
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep. No!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep, yep. No! Yep.
Misses.
No!
They failed to make their ground but can't hit the stumps.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep. No!
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
3 runs added in that over. Sri Lanka are 8 for 147. This will be the first over of the power play. This pair should be really trying to push the scoring rate along. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Yep.
Edged. There's no one there. Could go down to the boundary.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Yep.
Fantastic catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Matthews comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. No shot offered. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Perfect technique and placement.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
There's a chance if this hits.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep. No. Nope.
Misses. That's so close to a run out. Really should have been
Yep.
hit from there. Loud appeal. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Yep.
Oh, faintest of sounds. No one to catch it, though.
Mistimed it completely. Did just enough to get it to the rope.
No. Yep.
The right decision not to take on that fielder.
Drives and misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
That's the over. Sri Lanka are 9 for 162.
Yep. No.
Now, there would have been a few hearts in mouths in the crowd, but somehow they managed to make their ground with the dive.
Yep. No.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
misses everything.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs. Hassan with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Edge, what a ball.
No.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep. No.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Matthews shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Sri Lanka get through another over, only one from it.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer. There's a run here, surely.
Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
Yep.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. The innings wraps up with a very defendable total. It will need some good bowling. It certainly won't be the easiest total to chase. The openers are coming out to begin the chase. A few early boundaries will help settle things down. The bowlers will only need a sniff to get back in the game.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Yep. No.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep. No.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Wait. Yep.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yeah.
Really good shot there.
Yeah. No.
Good shot for no runs. Quick to get on the back foot, but just cracked it to the fielder.
End of the over and a wicket has fallen. Brilliant over. No runs added to the score. Shahzad is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Edge. Amazing delivery. And taken by the wicket-keeper. Brilliant bowling to get the edge.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Edged it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Zadran, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up, punched away nicely to get off the mark.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. Afghanistan are 3 for 10.
Yep. Bowler.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keeper. Wait there.
Doesn't beat the infield. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Zadran shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Waiting.
Picks the gap perfectly. Comfortable single if they take it. There'll be one run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
That ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now. And with that, two more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
They'll get at least one. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Great shot.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Hola!
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Another one gone, the 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Go!
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. Afghanistan are 5 for 24. Couldn't get it through the field.
Let it come right under their eyes, but didn't time it well.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Finds the edge.
Flashed at it. Didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Wait there.
No!
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Middle that one. Great timing.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Sri Lanka found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
Yep. No!
A little late on that, no run scored.
Nicked it. Big shout. And safely taken by the keeper.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Wait on.
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
Waiting.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Over. Afghanistan are 6 for 46. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Bow from the south end. Edged. Strong appeal. I'm not sure they'll get any joy from the umpire. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Loud appeal. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Huge edge.
Go!
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yep, yep. Waiting. Wait.
Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep, yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Nasir ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Nice way to get off the mark.
Strong appeal.
Waiting. Yeah.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Drives and misses everything.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
This could be trouble. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though. That was a pretty wild delivery. Lost all control.
Yeah.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep. To the bowler.
There's trouble here.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
Great bowling. Really hitting their straps.
Yep. Up. No.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Bow ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yeah.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yeah. Bola. No.
Edged it. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Caught, and that's stopped.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Right out of the middle.
That's the kind of contact you dream of. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but boy, did that get hit. Just brilliant.
Yeah.
Nicely played.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Bow is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there.
Yeah.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Saw it early and went for it. Muscled it to the boundary rather than timed it.
Gotcha. Yep.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it would be moving to a big, big score, but it's not to be.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Bow getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters. Hasaranga, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
that off well in the infield.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yeah.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Bow. I don't think we'll be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Very full, sprayed the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
Yeah, yeah.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that. Misses out there on the short and wide one. A well-directed short ball sways out of the way.
Saw that early.
Yeah, yeah.
No one's catching that. Great shot.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The catch. And shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield. Pads away.
Yeah.
Bowler is confident on this one.
They'll have to bowl that one again. Must have only been missing by a few millimetres.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it. Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Big appeal.
Yeah.
Finds the edge.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Gone! Bowled him! That's the way to finish it off, hitting the stumps.
Sri Lanka get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and join us again real soon.